Three bodies found in an abandoned apartment tonight are believed to be that of three missing rappers.
Armani Kelly, Dante Wicker, and Montoya Givens were last seen nearly 2 weeks ago. Tonight, a number of police agencies are zeroing in on a building on McNichols and Log Cabin, not far from Woodward and Palmer Park. Jacqueline Francis has been on the scene all night, joins us now live with the latest. Jacqueline.
Devin and Kimberly, police have been here for hours scouring the area after discovering three bodies in the basement of an abandoned apartment building. Police sources telling us tonight they believe they are those three missing rappers last seen 11 days ago.
All I want is someone to tell me where he's at so we can go home and I can lay him to rest.
This was Lori Kemp earlier today, hours before police made an alarming discovery. Kemp's son, Armani Kelly, has been missing for close to 2 weeks.
Deep in my gut and in my soul and in my heart, he's gone.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about three missing Detroit rappers. Bodies were found and confirmed in Detroit. Let's talk about it. So there was a story going around about the three missing rappers that were missing in the Detroit area. Bodies weren't found. They were looking for them. Didn't really quite know what they were. The mother was, frantic and, pretty much having hope that her son would be found alive. Well, their bodies were just discovered in a vacant apartment building, and the bodies were confirmed to be theirs in the vacant apartment building. So this was on Friday, last Friday. The remains of Armani Kelly, who was 28, Montoya Givens, who was 31, and Dante Wicker, who was 31. All three of their bodies were found in a abandoned apartment building in Highland Park. So, say their bodies was found solid frozen, but it was definitely a murder. Like their bodies was dumped there. And a lot of people are trying to figure out what's going on now. It was a man that was arrested, from Detroit, who was arrested in Knoxville in connection to the murder. So they got him, they holding him right now actually on a parole violation. And then another man in Detroit who was brought in for questioning. So people trying to put the pieces together and figure out kind of what happened. One of the rappers actually was going on his live and speaking about a situation about some guy who snitched and all of this and all of that, and he pretty much told the story like, oh man, this dude told, and he told on this guy, and you know what I'm saying, and then he was speaking about his ops, telling his ops to pull up to the concert, when he get big, he gonna be talking bad to him or whatever. And it just was a lot of red flags in this one. If you go look at the live with the young guy who was talking, he was talking to some other young guys, and you could feel the tension. Like, you could see it was tension there. Like, even though they was talking like they was cool, you could feel the tension, and you could just feel the negativity. Like, the niggas that he was talking to, they was clearly on demon time, bro. Like, they was on demon time. Like, when you move a certain way and you on a certain frequency, you can feel when people are on a negative frequency. It'd be very obvious to you. You can feel it, but if you move with a positive energy, eventually, if you move with a positive mindset and on a positive frequency, eventually you won't ever be around those type of people. You won't run into them type of people like that. You feel what I'm saying? You just won't run into them. They won't be nowhere around you, because what I always tell y'all, your mind is like a GPS, and if you put out positive thoughts, your mind is only going to lead you because you're putting out a positive energy. Remember, your thoughts have an electric pulse that is connected to your thoughts. This is a scientific fact. When you think something, there's an electric pulse that goes off, and it goes out into the universe that we all live in or are attached to. So the universe will guide you to people that are on that same frequency of positivity. You feel what I'm saying? But if you are negative and you speak in it, once again, words have energy, thoughts have energy. This is scientific. This is all scientific fact. You can look this all up. Words literally have energy. It takes energy to form words. When you speak, there's an energetic reaction that comes from you speaking. You're just used to hearing your words, but when you break everything away, you strip the language away and everything, it's just energy. So your words and your thoughts, if you on a negative type of time, then the universe is going to lead you to where negative people are and people that are on that same frequency. You get what I'm saying? So the young man, he seemed like he was a good guy. The main one who was doing the live, he seemed like he was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But he was just trying to be around the wrong type of people, man. And when you around the wrong type of people, that can lead you down a destructive path and lead you to, you know, around people that you shouldn't be around. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Detroit, man. I do real estate in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I do real estate in Detroit. And it ain't nothing for vacant buildings are everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a crime-ridden city. Vacant buildings be everywhere, so it ain't nothing for niggas like 3 niggas to get hit and be left in an abandoned apartment building, cause that's it be Vacos all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like above average, above normal, like above average, it be a lot of vacant. So I mean, it's just sad that happened, bro. Like, and it's just like, man, you just want to just remain positive, man. You just want to remain positive. You just want to make sure that you're around the right people and you making the right. And you know you doing the right things, and you just staying positive, and you just staying around the right people. You feel what I'm saying? And you moving the right way. You gotta make sure that you're doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of one of those type of situations where you know, it's sad. You hate to hear about it. I hate that they throw the term rapper on everybody. Like, just because these guys were aspiring rappers, they really just was just 3 black men that, you know what I'm saying, was trying to do better for themselves. You know what I'm saying? After all, I believe all 3 of them did some prison time. So you don't have to throw rapper on everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the term rapper don't gotta be on everything. But that's pretty much what happened, man. So, you know, we're just praying for everybody involved, sending out positive vibrations and love to everybody, family that was involved, and just wanting my people to do better, man. Not trying to see us continue to go down this barbaric, you know what I'm saying, in this barbaric direction where, you know, taking somebody's life and, you know, throwing them in an abandoned building is something to celebrate or be proud of. Cause trust me, the niggas that did it talked to somebody and they was talking about it in a celebratory way. Yeah, you know, I downed that nigga, threw him in a bando off of such and such, you know what I'm saying, in Highland Park. Nigga just was talking to me. That's how niggas be talking. You feel what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, be a part of the change that you want to see. That's pretty much what I tell everybody, man. If you want to see some change, just start with yourself. Start with the people around you. Be a part of the change that you want to see. And that you'll be shocked, because that's infectious, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's the guy who's being our big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. It's the guy who's being our big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.